Warning.
We should be live. I really hope we live. I eat my stuff.
Warning.
We live. Okay, people, come on, please, people, come on, please. I think I said peas there instead of please. I hate this part every time whenever people come in. I hate it every time. I don't know why. I just feel awkward for some weird reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. Feel weird every time. I do not. Why do I get mail? Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Freak you. Twizo Sparkle, how you doing, bro? What's up, bro? What's up? Okay, come on, microphone, stay with me. What's up? What's up? Got good news today. Just found out while I was at work today that the lost narrator, aka the myth, the mayor, the legend. This person right here. This person right here. Cool background, not gold cap. This person right here said I can react to friendship tests. Said I have permission to react to her videos. And I'll prove it. I will prove it. We all like, yeah, boy, I'll prove it. Just so everyone can see, I got my own permission. See, dolls. See, look. So she said I can react to her videos. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, I really am. Appreciate you, Lost. By the way, a beautiful cat. Just saying. I love it. Gonna be a pretty long video, but yo, it's been a while since I've seen it. Get off my finger, jeez. Freaking clingy, man. You know what? Let's go get into this after I swallow. Pause. I don't know. Immediately dies. Okay, so we can back to 2. What is wrong with me? Why are you so dim? Yeah, Reese, what's going on, boy? It's time. Stop! My mouse is being stupid. Stop it. Did I end something?
Warning.
Stop it. Today in the video, we're going to be reacting to the friendship test MLB fan favorite reading Grimdark by the lost narrator. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's get into
Warning.
it, man. Just
The
go.
following reading
Let's
contains
just go.
subject matter that some listeners might find disturbing.
That's loud.
Listener
I know.
discretion
I'm turning
is
down.
advised.
Listener discretion. I think Magpie. Let me read the description. I think Magpie's in this. Yeah, I know, Lost. I already got your permission. Written by Magpie Pony. Okay, Magpie says Starlight, Glimmer, and Pinkie Pie. Good, because I wanted to see more of Mag's stuff, bro. I really have. It's been a while. What for them test? Yes, I did. Wait, hold on. Pause. Reese, what'd you say? This is what got you to my channel in the first place? Oh, let's go. For real? Yeah, I think I remember reacting to this a long time ago, I believe. Can't believe it. Alright. Well, here's a newer reaction. Oh, I love this video so much.
That is what Twilight's lens felt like. As her
Twilight,
mind
what's
finally
going on
stirred
with
to
you?
consciousness.
What's going on?
Her eyes fluttered as she tried to focus on her surroundings.
You know what? We gotta make this a freaking scene. Yeah, I'm unplugging my camera. My camera died. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Camera. My camera not dying. My camera is going to be living. Well, freak you too, camera. Want to be a booty cheek in 30 quarters? Then you can, camera. Freaking piece of junk. Sorry, camera. I love you. This camera's actually pretty nice. It does glitch out, but it was only like $120 something. So, hey, what do you want for it? What do you want? This camera sucks. I'm joking. I love the camera. I love the camera. Y'all know what I'm about to do. If y'all don't, well, y'all about to find out in 20 billion years when I unplug the battery and plug it back. I told you it has issues. Just like my life, okay? It has issues. It has some issues, just like my soul. You got a problem with that? Probably. I mean, everyone does. I don't... Sorry, battery came out. Go back in there. Y'all can't see what I'm doing, and I'm kind of glad. Not gonna lie. Come on, camera. Power. Power. Give me the power I need to grow. Is the battery dead? Probably. Camera. Well, we have wait camera. Oh, freak you too. Power. Night vision on. Unplug. And it died. This battery is dead. On the camera, the battery is dead. I love my life so much. You know what? The camera, battery dead. It died over the weekend. So, yeah, I'm just gonna screw it back in. Don't take it out of the context. I'm just screwing the camera into the tripod. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Now, let me disable and enable this camera. We've been going for 7 minutes already. Deactivate and activate. I'm stupid. Freaking goofy's what the freak I am. I'm reading. Doing good, Twilight Sparkle. I'm glad that KDA video got you to my... Was that the very, very, very old one that was uploaded like 4 years ago? But let me go and save that real quick. I know we're getting off topic. We get to the video in just a sec. I didn't say that. I'm spelling wrong. Let's just do this. Let's don't put who is bike. We don't need to know that. Nope. Wait. What the frick? Okay, anyways, is this it? Is this it? If this is it, let me know and I'll save it. That's it, let me know. That's it, okay. That was a quick response. Okay. I'll save it then. This the save button? Shut y'all's mouths. I'm stupid. Y'all get that. I hope. If I forget about it, just let me know. Because that is a playlist. It's not my watch later playlist. So
just to the faint light. In the cold confines of this unfamiliar place, 5 bodies stood motionless. Twilight's heart began to race. Her first instinct was to lighten the room with her magic.
Yeah.
But her horn refused to respond.
Do that lighting thing.
Her breath began to quicken as she looked for windows, doors,
don't ask.
anything that could help her identify the location. Instead, all she could see were stone bare walls. It was at that same moment that
Like
she
your
spotted
forehead?
each of her friends.
Bald and bare.
They stood frozen
Sorry.
in a circle around the room, their eyes shut as if in a peaceful sleep. With no obvious light source, Twilight strained to make out what illuminated their bodies.
You did a lot to me.
When she focused hard
over
enough,
these years.
she could make out a single translucent sliver of magic
You've
that
done a lot to
surrounded
me
them
over
like
these
a
years.
ring. Her eyes darted to her own body, and she realized that
You've done a lot to me, Twilight Sparkle, like giving me content for my channel. Yeah, that's a bad thing. Kind of. Not actually, it's a really good thing. You know what? Shut your freaking mouth!
she was surrounded by what seemed to be a spell.
I'm gonna make that to a t-shirt one day.
Though
man,
it was
I swear to
rare,
my life.
the spell was unmistakable.
It's your
Across
mother
the room,
crying in the corner.
Fluttershy began to whimper softly.
I'm sorry, Fluttershy. I don't know why.
As she too
That's a
came
bad
to
time for me to say
consciousness.
Fluttershy?
Twilight asked,
What?
trying to maintain her
Yup.
composure.
What you want, bro?
Twilight,
No.
where are we?
Don't
In hell.
move, Fluttershy. The spell holding us in place is dangerous. Whatever you do,
That's right.
don't leave the circle. Do you understand?
Fluttershy merely nodded
leave
in
and they die.
response. Why? What's going on, Twilight?
Uh-oh.
Applejack asked. Twilight and
AJ, she
Fluttershy
not gonna
turned to
listen.
see their friend with
She
her
not
hoof
listening.
raised. She
How can you
hesitated
see
to
in the
take a
dark?
step
I can't
after
see
she
in the
heard
dark.
Twilight's warning.
It's old magic.
I'm not
Something
a cat. I
that
don't
was
got night
once
vision.
used to contain dangerous things. Or dangerous ponies. Anything that leaves the rim of this circle will be met with a shock. A tip of the hoof can send a wave of electrical current through the body. But
Uh-oh.
anything more than that can be deadly.
Twilight explained,
Uh-oh.
her expression grave.
That doesn't make a
Uh-oh.
lick of sense, Twi. Who in Equestria would do such a thing?
Applejack asked angrily.
Ugh, what's going on? Applejack? Is that you?
Yeah, Reese, I'm
Rarely
with you
called
about
out
that.
groggily.
I talk all the time during streams. And you know that voice actress from Twilight? We're about to find out who it is.
Rainbow Dash interjected.
Okay, so,
My
Too early.
head feels swimmy, no
Wait!
yucky.
Shut up, Pinkie Pie. I'm sorry, Mag. I love you. Don't kill me. Hold up. I'm pausing. It's a live stream. I do what the freak I want. I've heard of this girl. Nah, for real. Yo, I've heard of her, bro. That means I have to subscribe, right? If I don't, it's a freaking crime. I've heard of her. I don't know where I've heard of her from, but probably one of these freaking series, honestly. Not gonna lie.
Pinkie Pie added.
Who knows?
Don't move!
I gotta see what she said again. That was funny.
My head feels swimmy, no good, yucky.
I love it.
Pinkie Pie added.
Don't move! Keep your hooves inside the ring until I can figure out how
Glad
to
you
get
enjoyed
us out
stream
of
for
here.
down with you. Yeah, that's
Very
what I know what I'm
good,
saying.
Twilight.
I'm
I
gonna
knew I
owe
could count
7.
on you to keep every pony safe before our little.
Her voice is
test.
phenomenal. Come on.
Twilight's ears perked up at the seventh
Stop it.
voice in the room.
No.
Her head snapped to the source of
phone.
the sound. She
Check the
tried to
stream.
focus
Don't
her
kill
eyes
me.
on it.
I know I do this
Twilight
a lot.
knew that voice.
Netflix, get out of here.
Starlight? What's going on?
You're about to die.
How did we get here?
Twilight asked cautiously.
Probably because I put you
Starlight
there.
Glimmer slowly stepped out from a dark corner
Well, I'm not
and
doing a
used her
goofy
magic
voice. I
to
don't-
ignite the torches resting on each wall. Her face was blank of any emotion.
A short time ago, I had a thought. You see,
I did too.
my magic
Didn't
seems
go
to
so
be
well.
just as powerful as yours, which is quite impressive given the fact that I am still a unicorn. And that
Not
got me
really. You
thinking:
go home.
is the so-called magic of friendship really all?
Alright, we good. Stream good. Streaming good. Stream golden.
What's
Stream.
cracked up
Mwah.
today?
She asked, positioning herself in the middle of the circle of friends.
What are you talking about?
I have tried to do a Rainbow Dash's voice on this
Just let
sparkle.
us out of here.
We won't
Rainbow
go
Dash
on that.
insisted, flapping her wings
We
and
won't go
suppressing
on
the
that.
urge to take off in
Boys
flight.
can't go high enough,
All
okay?
in good time, Rainbow. All in good time. Now, where
The
was
voice I could probably do
Ah,
closest.
yes. Twilight,
to,
I am a grown mare with enough magic
all
to con an
these.
entire village
You know,
out
to
of
the
your
mile
key
appointed
marks.
universe.
Alter a time travel
Only voice I can
spell,
probably do
assist in
might
the
be Big Mac.
reconstruction of the crystal
Maybe.
heart. brainwash
That'll
you
be
all
still
without
hard for me
breaking
to
a
do.
sweat
I
and
don't
take
voice
on
that,
the
man.
entire changeling hunt.
When was it? Oh, it
Does
was
that
probably
sound like
before I
some
hit
pony
puberty.
who
I'm
still
not
needs
going cap.
lessons
Okay,
in
my
the
voice was higher.
magic of friendship?
What are you
I still
saying?
tried. I still failed
I'm
miserably.
saying that I realize that I don't need your friendship, and I certainly don't need the
That's a
second-rate
lie.
magic that I gave to all of you.
magic. I'm sorry.
Still,
No, I'm
you
not.
6 are impressive. You've saved Equestria enough times to warrant some attention. I merely want to
Yeah.
test your magic against
We
my
the
own.
best.
I want to see what happens when the 6 spirits of harmony are forced to face the traits that they embody. Maybe then we will know what true power friendship
I'm
has
so
in
hyped,
Equestria.
man. Sorry.
You don't know what you're saying, Starlight.
Clearly, you a
see
dumb piece of crap,
firsthand how
huh?
powerful friendship can be. I thought you embraced it and understood where you went wrong.
I did try. I did everything you stupid
Sorry.
little ponies said would bring my life fulfillment. But you can't erase a
I was shoving
lifetime
this
of
ball down your
emptiness and
throat.
disappointment.
Open up.
Your petty friendship tests can't be assigned to me like school-filly homework. And even after I proved myself, I
facts,
still
facts.
wasn't given a throne in your castle or a real place in Ponyville.
Why do you
it's all
want
because
that?
of my
Your
past.
place in Ponyville, though,
You
would be
still
pretty
can't
good,
trust
though.
me, can you?
Actually,
If
no
ponies
way.
had
You
seen
living
what
in
I
a
tried to
castle
do in
with
the
God?
past, you all would have sent me to Tartarus had Twilight not stopped you. Friendship is a lie.
Starlight
real.
screamed, the vengeance seeping from her last word.
You right,
She
though.
cleared her throat and replaced her tears with the mask of unfeeling, pretending the lapse of emotion hadn't
By this
happened.
Bargle, I'm not gonna lie.
Not true.
I like
I
that
have
one.
lots of friends, and I never leave them feeling
I like
icky,
that one.
lonely feelings.
Pinky interjected.
She only does Twilight's
There's really
voice, right?
no point in reasoning with me.
I think she does
The
Fluttershy's
test
voice
has
as well.
already begun. You see, your heroism has always been based on your ability to embrace
Swallowed the wrong
generosity,
way.
kindness,
Shut up.
laughter, loyalty, honesty, and magic. But what
Go
if
to
you were
go-
given a situation where those exact traits could harm
Freaky
rather than
freak.
help you?
Shut up. I want to put another screen, but I don't want to damage. How cool. I want to see. Might want to watch that. I want to watch these. 2 years ago. What's she doing? I'm sorry. Okay, I want to know who all she voice acts. Wait. Y'all gonna hate me. Do it. I hate. Amateur voice actress. Woman! I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go there. Amateur, yeah. One of the best out there. More like it. Then I know 2 years ago. You know what? We gotta get on with the video. I can't be pausing. We gotta get on with the video.
You've gone mad.
Rarity exclaimed.
I know I've
As
gone
Twilight
mad.
kindly explained,
problem with
the
that,
rings around
bruh.
each of you are quite deadly. This spell certainly was a difficult one to dig up,
I
but
remember
the
that said
Princess of
something yet?
Friendship wouldn't dream of having an incomplete library at her disposal. So it was only
She
a
does
matter
the
of
rest
time
of the
until I found what I
Amateur
needed.
voice actors, my
There's really
tail.
no use in trying to use your own
'Cause I
magic,
have a
Twilight and
ponytail.
Rarity.
I don't
I've
know.
already disabled it before you were brought here. The spell they used at the Equestria Games was very helpful with that. Now, there will be 6 tests conducted, each based on those 6 harmony traits.
Each will die.
When the tests are over, you can go free and punish me however you see fit, proving that once and for all that your magic does surpass my own. If, however, you can't or won't perform, I doubt you will be leaving this room alive.
Anyone know that
Starlight
her
held her
freaking
chin high,
thing's already
her eyes
bloody? What's she been
gazing down
doing with
upon
that?
Twilight.
Who's she smacking the face with that piece of paper? Who
What
got
do
a
you
paper
mean
cut? I
alive?
feel bad for her.
Fluttershy
Oh,
quivered.
shoot, I burped
Well,
and
it's
coughed.
not a very good test of extreme situations if the stakes aren't high enough. But let's
Yeah.
not waste any more time with questions.
Let me shoot you in the
I'm sure
head and
you're
see if
all
the stakes are
just
high
as
enough.
eager as I am to begin.
Starlight's horn lit up and dragged
Uh-oh.
a strange device from another corner of the room into the center with her.
I
It
think I know what
appeared
this one
to be
is.
a large
I think I know what this
dissected
one is.
metal egg, resting atop a tray of firewood. Inside the egg were coals and a long metal poker. Starlight's eyes remained
Yes,
locked on
Twilight's
Twilight's
poker, that's the way
as
to
her
say
magic
it.
engulfed the wood into a fiery
AWS word,
blaze.
yeah.
The girls all stared in wonder and terror as the metal began to turn bright
Oh,
sun
freak.
red.
Yes, it is.
Twilight's eyes
Sadly.
widened as she understood
I'ma
what
get
the
hate towards this
actual
poker, I'm
metal
not gonna
poker
cap.
was.
It's a brander.
Starlight
I'm
took
sorry, I
the
had to ruin
branding
it.
iron from out of the egg and gingerly twirled it around the mares who stood before her.
The kitty mark,
This
yeah.
first test is a test of kindness.
I don't
Each
remember what
of
they
you
put
will
it
be
on.
given a choice.
They put it on the
You
booty.
can either be kind to your
Probably.
neighbor and elect to have the branding iron used on yourself, or
Huh?
you can abandon your kindness and brand the pony to your right
It's gonna be hard to watch, man. I know.
instead.
Brandon?
Why did I
Brandon
agree
what?
to this?
Applejack demanded,
Your booty cheeks.
stamping her hoof
Got
angrily.
a problem?
Why, your flank, of course. It's a bit of a callback to my life before
She's
you
just
ponies
fruity,
ruined
bro.
everything.
She is just so
Not to
fruity.
mention it will satisfy
I'm
my
sorry.
urge for vengeance to see a scorched and permanent equal sign scarred over your oh-so-special cutie marks.
Starlight's tone slipped
So
from
you gotta get
calculating
Brandon
to
twice
scorn.
then, 'cause, you know, G4
As she
has them on
portrayed
both
her
sides of the
emotions she
booty.
was working to suppress.
G5 only has one.
I refuse to take your stupid test. I won't let you hurt me or my friends.
Oh boy, she about to shock you. Get ready.
But that's the best part.
Get ready.
You see, you only have 30 seconds to make your choice.
Huh? What-
and
what?
if a choice
Wait,
is
what?
not made, or you decide to get bold and try to escape, one of your friends will be killed at random by the
What?
circles containing you now.
What?
You didn't think I would make this easy, did you?
Kind of.
Let's start with the elements of kindness herself. Fluttershy.
Oh,
Starlight
what the
narrowed her
freak?
eyes on her prey, pointing the branding iron at her first test subject.
Oh, no.
She placed the iron back in the
Don't
egg
do it
to
to
heat
Fluttershy.
as she released her magical grip on Fluttershy. This left the frightened Pegasus free to move about.
Fluttershy,
Why would you
you
move
rather
about?
I brand one side of your flank, or will you brand
one
one of
side.
Pinky's? You
Oh.
have 30 seconds.
Don't
Starlight
do this to
grinned
her, man.
as her horn lit up a
Don't
large
do this to
illuminated
her.
countdown that hovered over Fluttershy's head.
Illuminated countdown with
Fluttershy
the-
stood
oh,
motionless
give
in
me that
shocked
thing, bro.
silence,
Give it to me. I'll
her
rip it
whimpers
in
getting
half.
caught in her throat. Though her friends
freak.
shouted words of encouragement and advice, their voices were a muffled buzz of unintelligible noises in her head. Her thoughts focused on the
That's all I
betrayal of
hear,
Starlight's
bro. You ain't
trust
saying
in the
none.
little village she had helped to free. Had Starlight singled her out because of what she had done?
Nah,
She looked
'cause
at the
it's the
branding iron
element
as
of
tears
kindness
began to
test.
cascade down her soft yellow cheeks.
Fluttershy? Fluttershy, just do it. It's okay. I'll let you brand my cutie mark. I can't. You have to, Fluttershy.
Nah, this is gonna make me do.
You have
No.
to do this. I understand. I forgive you.
Technically,
Pinky's
it's
voice
yeah.
quivered
See,
as
pop from here.
tears filled her eyes.
Speaking
a
of
smirk
which,
spread on
so I can not interrupt while saying this. The background kind of looks like they're in that dark room, don't it? That they were in the season
Starlight
premiere?
Glimmer's
Or, you know, the
face.
first time they seen
She
Starlight
said
Glimmer,
nothing,
Kitty Mike
but
Matt
levitated a parchment in front of her to jot
know.
down the
That's
test
what it looked like to me,
effects
though.
on its subjects.
symbol. Probably not.
Your time is up, Fluttershy. What will it be?
Starlight said, pulling the branding iron from the hot coals.
I'll brand Pinky.
Oh!
Fluttershy whispered in defeat, hanging her head. Starlight levitated the branding iron to Fluttershy.
That was the wrong call,
who
Fluttershy.
shakily
She's
grasped
testing you,
the
bro.
handle.
You're the element of
Soon
kindness. She's
after,
testing you.
Pinky's circle disappeared,
Ah.
and she stared into Fluttershy's frightened eyes.
I'm frightened.
Get it over with, Fluttershy.
Pinky stammered,
I can't. Nah, not to
unsure of what
Fluttershy,
to
man.
expect, but fearing the worst. She shut her eyes.
The worst. It's worse than the worst.
I'm so sorry.
Now, Fluttershy, you have to press into the flank hard and hold it there for 5 seconds. If you fail to do so, I will brand you and Pinky myself, and I will not be gentle.
Starlight cautioned, still jotting down notes.
Not
Fluttershy
only
could only
will
cry
Pinkie
harder
Pie
in
get brand,
response,
she'll get brand again
and
and you'll
Pinky's
brand
mane
Flirt.
deflated. Their friends continued to scream in protest,
it-
but no pony could hinder the inevitable.
It's all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fluttershy cried out in anguish as she pressed the branding iron into Pinky's flank, almost matching the
Y'all
scream of
booty
pain
hole
from
clenched
Pinky
with that
in
one?
response. Both
Yep.
ponies'
Why'd I
eyes
say
were
that?
shut as Starlight counted each agonizing second out
There's always
loud.
been these tests. I
When
deserve
the
it,
time
man.
was up,
What the freak is wrong
Fluttershy
with me,
dropped
bro?
the iron and fell
Ah.
to the ground in a puddle of her own
Ah,
tears. Pinky's legs gave out, and she too fell onto the unforgiving stone floor, gasping
Y'all
for
in that
air
freaking
between
room.
each sob.
Very good, Fluttershy. Now let's give Pinky a moment to gather her wits, and then she'll make the choice. Back to your circle, please.
Starlight said in a mocking pleasant tone as she placed the iron back into the metal egg. Fluttershy crawled to her position in the circle and curled into herself, facing away from her friends in shame. Starlight reignited the magic circle around her, then turned her attention to Pinkie Pie.
Sparkle. You like the
Now, Pinkie Pie, would you rather brand...
We'll keep it playing because it's not really like any images or anything. So we'll keep it playing so we can hear the audio. Let me go ahead and save that real quick.
Or
I think I might
have
have
me
seen that.
brand your other flank?
Starlight
not seen the video, but I've seen it
as
on
she
YouTube.
methodically placed the branding iron within Hoof's reach.
Pinkie
could barely speak, but the timer appeared above her head regardless.
Spelled that wrong.
She shakily pulled herself off the ground,
Yes, I did.
grasped the branding iron, and shot Rarity a terrified glance.
Oh, Pinkie?
I choose Rarity.
Oh my
Pinkie
goodness,
said, dropping her gaze.
Pinkie, please, no. Pinkie, I beg you.
I'm sorry, Rarity. I don't want to lose them both.
Pinkie stuttered, shooting a glance at her unbranded flank.
Interesting.
Starlight noted coldly, jotting
Starlight,
down
I
her
will
notes.
take your
As Starlight
head and
released
I'll
her
rip it
magical
off.
hold on Rarity, she caught a glimpse of the panic in Rarity's eyes.
Remember, Rarity, if you attempt to leave, one of your friends will pay with their life.
You're a monster!
Rarity shouted moments before Pinkie pushed the iron into her fur. Rarity screamed and stumbled to the ground immediately, but Pinkie held the iron in place for all the required seconds. When it was over, she shuffled back to her spot and continued crying in silence. Rarity gingerly brushed the singed fur from her flank as she gasped for breath.
Bruh.
Your turn, Rarity.
Starlight noted, magicking the timer above the unicorn's head.
Rarity,
I choose Twilight.
Wow, that was fast.
Oh, Rarity, you about to get bodied.
Starlight commented in a
Too
gleeful
early.
manner,
Only 16
jotting
minutes too
down
early.
more notes.
I was going to let you anyway, Rarity.
Twilight muttered,
Rarity, you about to get
stunned
tears
at
on
how
your head.
quickly the decision was made.
Gotta make sure of that too.
I didn't want
Bet.
you to have to be brave for my sake, Twilight.
Rarity stuttered,
What
trying
did you say?
You to have to be brave for my sake, Twilight. I didn't want you to have to be brave for my sake, Twilight.
You didn't want her to be brave for yourself. What does that mean? What does that mean? I agree with you, Reese. That would be ouch for her. What do you mean, brave for?
Rarity stuttered, trying to clarify. By this point in the friendship test, the other ponies had stopped shouting their objections and useless comfort. Instead, there was only a dead silence, broken only by the sounds of pain. Twilight squeezed her eyes shut, and each of her friends turned their heads away when the branding iron made contact. Her screams of anguish brought a sick smile of satisfaction to Starlight Glimmer's face. Starlight hurried Rarity back into her
You
place,
are a menace
eager
to
to
society.
give the princess a turn. While Twilight was still doubled over in pain, Starlight presented her with the
Can that
branding
spell
iron.
really block out the princess's
Twilight?
magic as well?
How about you?
Twilight stood her ground, tears pouring down her cheeks. She looked Starlight directly in the eyes, not wanting to give the unicorn any satisfaction by her response.
Brand me again.
Twilight replied with a cold, unforgiving glare.
What? No, Twilight, that's not fair. You don't have to lose both.
Brand me again, Starlight.
I figured you would make that choice. I am interested to know if this takes her special talent away, seeing how it's irreversible. But that doesn't matter to you, does it? You just have to be the strong and the kind one.
Oh, I'm about to kill her.
Set an example.
Just
Oh,
do
I'm
it.
about to kill her. Oh, I'm about to.
Starlight didn't hesitate. She used her magic to violently
That's
ram
more than
the
5.
branding
And that was
iron.
more than 5 seconds.
Just do it.
Starlight didn't hesitate. She used her magic to violently
That
ram
was
the
6
branding
seconds.
iron
No,
into the
that was 6 seconds. I'm telling you, that was 6 seconds. Count it. Count it. That was count again. Count out loud.
Do it!
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000,
Starlight
4
didn't
1,000,
hesitate.
5 1,000, 6
She used her
1,000.
magic to violently
That was
ram
6
the
seconds.
branding iron
Oh,
into the
she's
princess's other
she gone.
flank.
Twilight,
She
you out of
used
here.
so
Or Starlight,
much
you out of here.
force that Twilight skid
keys
helplessly
got
along
tangled
the
up.
ground as she did so. Twilight's screams turned into gargled sobs as her friends stared in terror. Starlight took the iron away after 5 seconds, as agreed, and contained Twilight to the magic circle again.
You're up, Rainbow Dash.
That's 6 seconds. I knew
Starlight
it.
said
Who does go
smugly.
survive friendship test?
Rainbow looked at Applejack with determination. The timer over her head was counting down, while the branding iron was reheated.
seen it.
Rainbow wasn't going to stand
I've
idly.
seen this. Cause I know Dash does something stupid. I know that she out of here. She dead. She does something stupid. I know AJ does something stupid too, or something happens that she bodied. I know Pinkie Pie gets bodied. I think Rarity does too. I believe Twilight survives to the very end. But does she win? Now maybe Dash survives to the very end too, and it's Dash against Twi. I know there's a final test that has friend and friend going against each other, and it's very dark. I remember that. I'm gonna put my bets on Twilight. I know it's wrong.
By and let this madness continue.
I know it is.
A
No,
sporadic
it's not
and
Twilight. It's not Twilight. It's the wait. I'm not reading chat. In case y'all are telling me it's not Twilight. No, I think she sacrificed herself for somebody. I believe so. I do not know, but I believe that's okay. I'm not going with Twi. You know, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna be bold. I want to say Fluttershy, but I don't believe it is. I'm gonna go on with Dash. I'm being bold. I don't think it is her. I think she does something stupid and gets herself killed. My memory is fuzzy. Yes, I'm gonna go with Dash. I think she does something stupid and gets herself bodied, but I'm gonna go with her anyway
desperate
because I'm
thought
dumb.
sparked into
That's why.
Rainbow's mind as she eyed Applejack.
I'm going to flirt. You know
While
what?
their
I'm going.
gaze
I
was
know
locked,
AJ's body. I
Rainbow
know
tried
she
to
did.
convey a smile of reassurance
I'm
despite the
going
next
Dash.
words
I'm
coming
stupid.
out of
I
her
know,
mouth.
but I'm going with her anyways.
I choose to brand Applejack.
Oh my God!
Rainbow stammered, pretending to have wrestled with the decision.
Bro, my
That's
pants are falling. What you doing, bro?
unexpected.
Starlight
Yeah,
observed,
for real unexpected.
writing
Get
down
these
more
keys
notes
off me.
before pulling the iron from the fire. Rainbow's
Pot the sparkle, me and you, me and you, me and you. Yes, because it's my
illuminated
favorite
ring
pony.
fizzled
freaky.
away, and without hesitation, she sprang
But no, I
from
really
her
think it's
place
that. I know
towards
it's
the
not.
pony that held
But
them
I really think it
captive.
might be.
She didn't need to jump very far to reach the unicorn, but was them captive. She didn't need to
Yeah.
jump very far to reach
Go.
the unicorn.
So who dies,
but
her or
was
AJ?
deflected away
'Cause I
by
know
an
AJ
invisible
dies from
shield
something.
Starlight used to protect
I
herself.
think AJ dies from Dash
Suddenly,
being stupid.
the spell containing Applejack began to glow. In a fraction of a second, an electrical shock zapped the Earth Pony with such a force that the room flashed with a blinding white light and a mighty cracking sound was heard.
Okay. So I was correct about that part. I was indeed correct. You place no bets on Rarity? Alright. I really don't know. I think it is Dash, but I could be wrong. But I knew AJ was bodied. I remember AJ being bodied. As so. Oh, jeez, man.
Did you ponies really think that I wouldn't have thought ahead? What exactly do you take me for?
You told them you will kill someone at random if they try to attack. You told them that. What do you mean you didn't think Of course they did, because you told them.
Starlight snapped bitterly, disappointed that her precious test had gone awry.
Applejack!
Rainbow screamed, falling
That's
over
your fault,
the
Dash.
charred
You deserve to
body
live
of
with the
her
pain. I hope you
friend.
live now. I'm sorry. I hope you don't, because you don't
I
deserve
was
to.
just trying to make it stop.
I love you, Dash. I do.
Applejack!
I'm trying to make this better for you.
Applejack, please! No! No! Yes!
You still have to brand her, Rainbow Dash. That was your decision.
Go to Tartarus!
Now, you don't want the same thing happening to another one of your friends, do you?
She probably does.
Rainbow angrily swiped the iron
Because
from Starlight
she does, because if she's the only one that's left, she gets to live, right?
and pushed
see
it
you, Dash,
into
you
Applejack's flank. Not a single sound was heard, except the sizzling of flesh. Starlight retrieved the iron and pointed in the direction of Rainbow's original spot. Rainbow didn't need to be told twice. She too curled in place, faced away from her friends.
My. It seems you lucked out, Fluttershy. With Applejack gone, there's no pony left to make a choice. And since you've already had your turn, I suppose I can let you keep your marks. Ironic, isn't it? The element of kindness was in fact not kind at all to poor Pinkie Pie, but she remains unmarred by a brand. I'd say that was a failed test for kindness.
Starlight observed, jotting down the final
Starlight.
notes of the kindness portion of her test.
Wait till I get my hands around your neck and see what
Starlight
happens.
lit her horn to
Not in
douse
that
the
way either.
fire
I'll be
beneath the
ripping your
metal
head off.
egg and pushed it back into one of the dark corners of the room. Next,
There's
she
blood on the
magicked
wall.
a simple dagger with an ornament handle
She
and a
exploded.
thin but hard metal rod and placed them at Rainbow Dash's hooves.
Wait, what?
Since
Next, she magicked a simple dagger with an ornament handle and a
Dagger,
thin but
ornament
hard metal rod and placed them at Rainbow Dash's hooves.
Okay.
Since Rainbow Dash here took it upon herself to break the rules and rob us of our dear Applejack, I believe it's only fitting that we resume our test with the subject of loyalty.
Uh-oh.
Fuck you.
This test is
Well-
also about choices, though
Dash.
it will be made quite clear
That's
that
not the
they
good
are
thing to do.
far more deadly than the last. Rainbow Dash, how far does your loyalty go?
If I was tested by Starlight in this situation, Twilight Sparkle, if I was tested by her, I start stripping. Yo, I start stripping, bro. I confuse her, bro. I would confuse her, and then I would live. And everyone else in the room will live, too. Hey, I'm just saying, I would confuse the heck out of her, and then she'll just let me go. Hey, I'm just saying, fight me.
For your friends, will you take
Fight
the
me.
dagger and
I'm just
stab
saying.
Princess Twilight to the hilt? Or allow me to give you 3 swift lashes with this metal rod?
Lashes.
Rainbow remained
Lashes are not
silent as the
deadly.
timer above her head counted down.
Don't worry about Twilight
5
Sparkle. Don't
seconds,
worry about
Rainbow
it.
Dash. It's not.
Due to lashings. Lashings will hurt like a mother freaker on steroids. That was a new one, I believe. Never mind. Anyway, they will hurt like crap, but they're also non-lethal. You won't die from them. Right? Lashings
Not
you
very
won't die
fitting
from.
to allow another friend to die just because you refuse to end.
Rainbow screamed, startling Starlight
Did
at
not.
the intensity of her response.
Did
Starlight
not.
removed the magic encasing Rainbow Dash,
You didn't-
and she pounced,
Oh,
though not at her, but instead to the remains of Applejack. Rainbow covered Applejack's body with her own, as if protecting her friend. Starlight lifted the metal rod with her magic and brought it down hard on Rainbow's back. Rainbow wailed into Applejack the instant the rod struck.
Oh, she's a rod,
Came
okay.
down
She didn't
2
say dagger.
more
Never mind.
times, leaving the Pegasus with great bruises and lesions on her back that nearly missed her wings.
Now, Twilight, will
The
you?
rod.
Twilight said, almost emotionless.
You didn't let me finish.
Oh, don't change the rules! Bro, don't change the freaking rules, bro. Don't change the rules, you son of a... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all know I wasn't going to cut... Oh, Starlight, if this was real life, me and you would have issues. My girl Dash can't be doing that now.
Starlight
not
said
risque.
with a smirk.
It's not.
Twilight,
I do it.
will you stab Rarity to the hilt?
Huh?
Or give Rainbow Dash 3 more lashes?
Screamed Pinkie Pie in horror.
It's all a part of loyalty, Pinkie Pie. Where does Twilight's loyalty lie?
How would that be loyal? She's killing Rarity or she's killing Dash. One of the two. I am just freaking saying.
Starlight wondered out loud, locking her gaze on the horrified princess.
To my friends! All of my friends! I'd rather you take my life than subject me to this sick decision!
But that's just not how the test is performed. If you refuse to choose, I suppose there's a 1 in 5 chance that it'd be you that was killed. but I don't think the Princess of Friendship is willing to play the odds.
Starlight retorted. Twilight looked
She
at
is
Rainbow
just
Dash,
a
still sprawled over
menace.
Applejack.
Bro,
Then Rarity.
The freak.
A knife can
Starlight.
do serious damage no matter where it is stabbed. It doesn't give me any real choice at all.
Twilight, no! You can't!
Starlight presented the rod to Twilight and stood back to give her ample space.
Just do it, Twi.
Hit her hard, Twilight, or it won't count.
Starlight
Now, I
said,
said before, the rod wouldn't kill you. Now the rod might kill you. That's how Dash dies. That's how Dash dies. I remember now.
keeping a close eye on the
It's
princess's
a sacrifice,
movements.
yes. Where's Brandon when you
Twilight
need him?
squeezed her eyes
Give
shut
Twilight some
and brought the
confidence.
rod down hard on Rainbow's back.
Oh, I heard that.
A sickening snap was heard, and the Pegasus screamed in agony.
Oh, I heard that
When
snap.
Twilight opened her eyes
heard
to
it.
see what had happened, she noticed Rainbow's right wing
You
now laid
closed your
helpless
eyes?
down on her side.
You
The bone clearly
You
fractured.
are an idiot.
Rainbow, I'm so sorry.
Twilight screamed, realizing her mistake. Rainbow just
your eyes
continued to
open.
sob.
2 more, Twilight.
Starlight reminded
Take
her.
my Twilight.
Twilight kept her eyes open for the remaining lashes,
Talk again.
avoiding her
Talk
wings as
again.
best
See
as
if
she
I'll do it.
could. Starlight nodded in approval, and the princess returned to her place. All eyes focused in on Rarity, as it was her turn to make a choice.
Stab me, Rarity, please!
Pinky demanded, watching Rainbow struggle to breathe from the pain.
Now, Pinky, this is Rarity's choice, not yours. Your time will come.
If I were to choose the blade, where would I have to stab Pinkie Pie?
Anywhere you like, though it must be to the hilt.
Starlight calmly said,
Don't do that. Don't. She'll bleed out to death. Don't do that. She'll either bleed out to death or she'll get an infection. Because with the knife still into her, there's a very good chance she won't bleed out to death because the knife will be stopping it. At the same time, look at where y'all at. They're going to get an infection. She's going to die anyways. Because I'm sure these tests are going to last for a long while. Yeah.
Rarity, don't! There are too many places that could kill her!
Oh, come now, Twilight. The blade isn't that long. There are plenty of places that would keep Pinkie Pie alive.
Starlight said,
No, there's really
rolling her
not. Because she
eyes.
get an infection and she'll die
Rainbow.
regardless.
I know, Rarity. You have to do it.
No, Rarity, she can't take much more!
Rarity disregarded Pinky's outcries and levitated the rod as her choice. She would have kept her eyes closed, but she learned from Twilight's mistake not to do so. The rod came down hard 3 more times, and the Pegasus moaned softly with each new strike.
Now it is your turn, Pinkie Pie.
Starlight said,
Wait, what y'all
Place-
talking about? What y'all talking? No, wait, whoa, what y'all talking about? Watch it as an animation? Okay. Wait, is there an animation to this? Why would I watch this? Why would I do this? What? No, that's not how you spell it. Caps, get off. Fried chips. Kentucky Fried Chicken chips. That's not how you spell that. Why does it say I've watched this? I have not.
A short time ago, I had a thought.
We watching it. No, we'll watch that at the end. I don't want to give any spoilers because my memory is still not completely there on this. So we'll watch that at the end. I'll move this all the way. We'll watch this at the end. In case I forget, I'll save it to my watch later playlist. We'll watch this at the end. We'll watch this at the end. Watch later. We will watch this at the end. Remind me.
placing the 2
Because I'm
objects
liable to
before
forget. I
her.
probably will.
Pinky looked up at Fluttershy,
I don't
who
wanna
was
give any
shaking her
spoilers to
head
the
and
neck.
pleading to be spared.
Scenes.
She'll die, Fluttershy. I have to do this.
Pinky cried. She grasped the blade and took a shaky step in
Wait.
Fluttershy's pinky,
We missed
and the
some.
Pegasus moaned softly. She would have kept her eyes closed, but she learned from
missed-
Twilight's
never mind.
mistake not to do so. The
least I
rod
missed
came
some.
down hard 3 more times, and the Pegasus moaned softly with each new strike.
Now it is your turn, Pinkie Pie.
Starlight said, placing the 2 objects before her. Pinky looked up at Fluttershy, who was shaking her head and pleading to be spared.
She'll die, Fluttershy. I have to do this.
Pinky cried. She
Don't,
grasped the blade
Pinkie
and took a
Pie.
shaky step in Fluttershy's direction.
Okay, Pinkie Pie, that's just gonna die anyways. Why not just do it?
Fluttershy pleaded for Pinky to reconsider, but Pinky tuned out her cries, thinking only of the pain she would be sparing Rainbow Dash. The blade made contact with Fluttershy's back left leg, and the Pegasus wailed in response.
Not the leg.
Pinky had been aiming for something closer to her hoof, but the combination of her blurred, teary-eyed vision and Fluttershy's reflective movements had landed the dagger closer to her flank. Pinky noted the excess blood already pouring from the Pegasus's leg,
Push it in
but
farther.
she knew the job
As
wasn't
far as
complete.
you can.
To the hilt,
She'll
Starlight
bleed out
had
to death
said,
otherwise.
and Pinky didn't want to be reminded. Fluttershy saw Pinky approaching her again and tried to make an escape. Pinky pounced, pinning the Pegasus to the ground and forcing the blade deeper into her friend's flesh until Starlight was satisfied.
This is getting hard to watch. This is getting hard to watch. I didn't think it would be this difficult
You're
to watch.
lucky that Pinkie Pie had the sense to stop you, Fluttershy. Your impulses could have cost some pony her life.
Starlight pointed out.
Am I going to die?
Fluttershy panicked, covering the wound with her
Probably,
hooves,
eventually,
as
yeah.
Starlight pried the dagger free. Once the blade was free, a
Yep, you're gonna die, bleeding out.
spurts of blood followed, but the flow eased as Fluttershy applied pressure.
Hard
Keep
to
that.
say, really. Only
Keep doing
time
that.
will tell. Though I'm sure Rainbow Dash was grateful for the decision.
Starlight said, guiding a silent Pinkie Pie
Wait a
back
minute,
to
what
her
you gonna do,
place.
Fluttershy?
Pinky didn't care to look up from
What
the ground
can
to
you
see
do,
the damage she
Fluttershy?
had done.
Wait a
Now,
minute.
yours is an interesting choice, Fluttershy.
It is.
You can whip Rainbow 3 more times, or stab any player of your choosing.
What?
Fluttershy whimpered
Why
in pain
would you do that?
and reached out for the metal rod.
Fluttershy, wait!
Stop me! Stop me! I can't.
Fluttershy said, wobbling on 3 hooves with the metal rod held by her wing.
Good though, Fluttershy's not that
I'm
strong.
sorry,
This is good.
Rainbow. I just can't stab some pony. I can't.
Rainbow made a
Oh,
soft
she's gone.
gurgle sound.
She's already
in
dead. Just do it.
response.
She's already gone.
Fluttershy grunted
That's not
and
hard
brought the
enough.
rod down lightly on her friend.
That's not hard enough.
That doesn't count.
Please. Please don't make me do this.
Well,
You know the penalty,
1 in 5 chance.
Fluttershy.
If it will be you,
Starlight
you'll remember what she
reminded.
said.
Fluttershy cried out in anger and came down hard with the metal rod. She swung to hit
What
again,
do you mean?
but
I'm not
missed
in the
and hit
games.
Applejack
What you-
instead.
Nah, we
Her vision
paused.
blurred with tears as
Pause the video. Whoever watching, look in chat. Nah. To keep Dash alive though, go ahead. Yo choosing. Well, kind of actually my choosing. Anything below the waist. Not in that place, but probably in the legs would be preferable. Yeah. She actually couldn't stab Applejack because I don't think that was an option. What were the options again? Stab any player. Oh, any player. But Dash is, or AJ is dead, so AJ's not a player anymore.
as she brought it down for 1/4 time, making contact with Rainbow's broken wing.
Why would you do
Every
that?
pony expected screams of anguish from Rainbow in response,
And she did.
but she remained silent.
Rainbow? 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 Say something, please!
One more, Fluttershy. Quickly now.
One more. What do you mean one? No, that's not one more. So she did it the first time very lightly. If I remember correctly. Okay. Then she did it again. Hold up, wait, I missed something.
From Rainbow in response, but she remained silent.
Rainbow?
The freak?
Rainbow?
The freak, shut up. Stop.
One more.
4th time making contact, her vision. Fluttershy cried out in anger. Starlight reminded.
One,
Fluttershy cried out
Well,
in
there's
anger
two,
and came
technically.
down hard with the metal rod.
2.
She swung to hit again, but missed and
But
hit
missed.
Applejack instead. Her vision blurred with tears as she brought it down for 1/4 time, making contact with Rainbow's broken wing.
She missed.
Every pony expected screams of anguish from Rainbow in response, but she remained silent.
Rainbow?
Got me distracted, Twilight Zilla Sparkle. Got me distracted.
Say something, please!
One more, Fluttershy. Quickly now.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Fluttershy brought the rod down for a 5th time, and once again Rainbow made no response.
Dashi!
Pinkie screamed Rainbow's name
Don't need
repeatedly,
to circle that,
and
Pinkie.
Fluttershy dropped the rod in shock. Starlight leaned down to examine Rainbow,
She's faded. She
noting
got
the
body.
severity of the
She
lacerations
body, man.
and the discolored fur along her back.
She body.
Internal bleeding and possibly a damaged organ. I'm afraid our dear Rainbow Dash has left us, proving that loyalty to your friends is indeed subjective. Not all friends are created equal for you ponies, are they?
Oh, I'm gonna kill her.
Starlight said,
Oh, y'all better
feigning
hold me back. I'm
sorrow
about to
at
kill her.
Rainbow's death. Starlight
About to kill
jotted
her.
down more notes on her
About to die.
parchment,
She's about
while
to
the
go.
remaining 4 ponies
About to be
mourned
gone.
in shocked silence. When she finished, she ignited her horn, and a burst of magic filled the room. When it struck each pony in the
I remember
chest,
I remember who survives. I remember who survives. Rarity survives. I remember. I'm not gonna
they were
place
left
100% bets, but I'm
momentarily
pretty sure she
dazed
does. I
before
don't know why.
collapsing
I just
unconscious
remembered.
on the ground.
Who? All 4 of them. Okay, never mind. Here's the weird ones. Here's the psychotic ones. Y'all ready? It gets bad after
Sorry I
these.
had to spring this one on you all, but it was so much quieter and easier to place you here myself while you were unconscious.
Starlight's voice echoed as the 4 remaining friends slowly regained consciousness. They were no longer standing in the circle,
Nope,
but
hanging.
were instead held up by their hooves against
Yep.
the wall, side by
Like
side.
this.
Metal
Like
straps
this.
held them in place,
Hang up.
and the
Okay,
strange
get off
chamber that
camera.
held them appeared to be made
Like
of
this.
reinforced glass. It didn't take long to notice that it was built for 6 pony captives.
Sadist, yeah,
but there
for
were
real.
obviously 2 missing participants.
Where's Rainbow? And Applejack?
Pinkie demanded, craning her neck to see if their bodies were still within sight.
I would refrain from opening your mouth, Pinkie Pie. This is the test of laughter, after all.
I knew
You
what that
know,
meant.
they say that laughter is the
freak.
best
Pause this,
medicine
Sparkle,
and
you
it
don't
can
have-
cure any
What the
ailment.
freak? It can't.
Well,
It
I'm
cannot.
going to test that with you 4 ponies. In a few moments, your enclosure will be flooded with a gaseous substance of my own creation. It's a mixture of toxicity and laughing powder that, when inhaled, will burn through the back of your throats, causing irreversible internal damage. It's mostly attracted to moist places, so breathing through your nose will be painful, but probably not deadly. If you so much as open your mouth to take a breath, I imagine your death will be imminent. You have to
Then
suppress
die.
your laughter,
Yeah.
or your screams, to live through this one. Clever, isn't it?
Starlight didn't give her test subjects time to answer her rhetorical question. She pulled the lever attached to the side of the chamber, and her gas began to fill the enclosure. Each pony squeezed their eyes and mouths shut, making only short, deliberate breaths through their nose. The gas burned as Starlight predicted, though there had been a presence of a laughing powder tickling their nostrils and daring them to respond. Starlight observed each pony's behavior
Bro, I wouldn't
and
live
jotted them
this.
down
I
individually
wouldn't. I would
in her
not.
notes.
I would not be able
Fluttershy's
to.
entire body was shaking, and she made occasional whimper noises. Starlight assumed that her greatest challenge was not to cry, as the moisture would attract the poisonous gas to her eyes. Rarity's face was turning a sickly shade of red, then purple, then blue. She
Hold
was
your breath.
attempting to hold her breath for the duration of this test,
How long
rather
is it?
than inhale the gas by any means.
How long is it?
Twilight seemed the most calm under the circumstances. She had a thoughtful yet determined look on her face, as though she was simply meditating. Pinkie Pie, however, visibly struggled. Her body twitched and spasmed as she labored to regulate her breathing. Mentally, Pinkie was screaming at herself to hold on. She fought more against the laughing powder than the burning in her throat.
Can't believe. I don't know what they're
Pinkie
gonna do. They're
loved
gonna
to laugh,
Oh,
and she
they
liked to
gonna
make
kill
her
Starlight. What
friends
they gonna
laugh
do?
too.
They
No
should make a
pony could
sequel.
laugh as long or
Them
as hard
to
as
put
Pinkie
Starlight
Pie,
through all these tests.
with the exception of Rainbow
Who else
Dash.
would they use, though? They
It
need more
seemed like an
ponies for 'em.
eternity ago that the pair of them had gone on a pranking spree together. and the deafening thought that it would never happen again tugged at Pinky's heartstrings. Thinking of Rainbow in this moment proved to be her downfall. When the memories and the anguish proved too much, Pinky cried out in a mixture of scream and laughter. Knowing that she had failed, she embraced her laughter, sucking in more of the poison with each outburst. She clung to the hope of seeing Rainbow Dash again, until the poison had done its work, leaving the party pony limp and lifeless in her restraints. Starlight shook her head and glanced at the timer on the wall that her subjects had missed.
She died quick.
With only seconds remaining in the laughter test, Rarity finally had to suck in a breath through her nostrils. Moments before she cried out in shock and pain, the bell chimed and the gas receded.
My, that was lucky, wasn't it, Rarity?
Pinky! No! Pinky!
Rarity screamed at the sight of her newly departed friend. Her mangled face was a clear depiction of the pain and sorrow she felt at death. Pinky's eyes were bulbous and bloodshot, with a glassy glaze over the pupils that turned them a translucent gray.
This is how G5
her
came
mouth
around,
hung open,
people.
showing a great number of boils and blisters lining her cheeks, throat, and tongue.
Here's how G5
the tears that she
started.
had wept in her final moments caused a trail of blisters to form the path that they took down her cheeks. Starlight calmly pressed the button on the side of the chamber that released Pinky's body from the straps that held it. She tumbled to the ground for a moment before her body was magicked away in preparation for the next test.
So you
Since
just
I have you
magic
all
it away.
here, it's only fitting that we resume with the generosity test.
Starlight announced. She pushed 3 more buttons on the side of the chamber, releasing the remaining test subjects from their clasps that held them. Thick, transparent walls jutted from the ground between each pony, encasing them in their own individual compartments within the gas chamber. Attached to the walls on the pony's right were a series of 6 red buttons, 3 of which were lit while the others remained dark.
Generosity. Now that was a challenge. How could I possibly think of a situation where one would need to be selfish to pass? It certainly took the longest to create.
I get it now. Yes, I finally get it. Shut y'all's mouths, man. I'm slow. So you pretty much have to do the opposite of the element to pass the test. That's stupid. Well, kind of. Okay, so on the kindness one, Fluttershy was not kind, so Pinkie Pie got branded. Well, that being the only one that was kind was Twilight. I mean, how she said do the opposite of the. I don't know. Let's watch. Let's continue.
Though I am quite pleased with the results.
I'm
As
not.
I'm sure you have guessed, these buttons in front of you correspond to the different sections of my clever creation. As Rainbow Dash, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie are unable to take this portion of my test, their buttons have been disabled. Rarity, Twilight, Fluttershy, your chambers correlate to the remaining buttons, respectively. If you would kindly direct your attention to the vents above you, you will see that they are in fact not entirely open, nor entirely closed. In a few moments, water will begin to pour into your chamber as quickly as those vents will allow. When you press the buttons in front of you, the vent corresponding to the chamber you have chosen will open further. Now, these chambers are connected to one large water vat, and if you choose to abstain from pressing any buttons, the water will pour into your chambers in equal amounts, leaving only a few seconds of breathable air at best. You will need to survive 5 minutes in these chambers after the water has stopped pouring in order to pass.
Oh no. Okay, so yes, Rarity and Fluttershy will be the ones passing. I know, because I'm pretty sure Twilight. I don't know for sure.
Will you be generous with your precious oxygen, or selfish in the hopes that you will survive?
Starlight
can swim.
smirked and
Can't
pulled the
swim,
second
you're not
lever
getting
from
nowhere.
the side of the
Not
chamber,
one
which
drop.
released the
Prevail.
water from the attached tank.
Dude.
Fluttershy screamed in terror, pushing her body against the wall closest to her friend.
What do we do?
We have to choose, Fluttershy. We don't have any other options.
Twilight said, the hopelessness in her tone sending a shiver down Fluttershy's spine.
Oh, man.
But if we press a button, that means some of us will die.
Rarity cried,
If you don't
avoiding
press
the
the button, you all
downpour with her
dying.
mane and tail as long as possible.
Don't press no button.
No, just one. If you and Fluttershy press the button for my chamber, you'll both have enough oxygen to live.
How do you know that? It's not like we're getting exact measurements in here.
It's a pattern, Rarity. Don't you see? Every test was designed to eliminate a player. If more than one player is eliminated, it ruins her precious test.
Twilight bitterly realized.
Then that means only one of us can pass the friendship test?
Yes, Fluttershy. I think it does.
Each pony was now lifted from her hooves, the water having filled each of the chambers half full. Twilight pointed to the buttons on the wall with a stern look on her face.
Do it! Do it or we'll all die anyway!
But you're the Princess of Friendship. Equestria needs you.
What's the Princess of Friendship without her friends? I've
For
already
real.
failed Rainbow, AJ, and Pinky. I couldn't be a princess of
Well,
something I
technically,
failed.
you didn't do.
You've
Never
got
mind.
your
Not going there.
animals
Not
that
going
need
there.
you,
Not going there.
Fluttershy.
Not going to go
And
there.
Rarity, you've got to be there for Sweetie Belle and the other Crusaders now. You have to go on. Both of you. So push the button.
Rarity didn't respond. She reached her hoof in the water for the button to Twilight's chamber and pressed it. The vent lowered in
Well,
response.
Twilight's dead 100%.
Seeing Rarity make the decision, Fluttershy too pressed her hoof on the corresponding button and watched sadly as the vent lowered completely in Twilight's chamber.
I love you both. And please tell the princesses I'm sorry. Tell Shining Armor and Cadence that I love them. And tell Flurry Heart
Twilight
Yep.
started, but
Gone.
was cut off when she was
Tell Flurry
submerged
Heart,
in the rushing
you're
water.
an accident. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Fluttershy
I'm
and
joking.
Rarity struggled to keep their
What is
mouths
wrong
above
with
the
me?
water
I have a problem.
when the last few drops
But it's
trickled
alright.
from the vents. From the corner of their eyes, they watched helpless as Twilight thrashed around aimlessly searching for any remaining oxygen. She reached out her
There wasn't
hooves
none.
towards each of her friends, pressing them against the wall.
Bro, I would fail
Twilight's
this
eyes
easily.
fluttered shut.
I can't hold
and
my
the last
breath.
air bubbles trickled slowly from her lips as the water began to fill her lungs. Within moments, the princess's body bobbed aimlessly in her watery grave. Starlight continued to take notes of the event unfolding before her, a smirk slowly rising from behind the parchment, while
Bro.
Rarity and Fluttershy still fought to stay alive. When 5 minutes had passed,
Still fought. So
there was a
y'all
loud
still
buzzing
had.
sound,
Wow.
and the water rapidly drained from a new series of holes that appeared on the floor. Rarity and Fluttershy chose to look away from Twilight, neither of them wanting the last memory of their friend to be the princess's lifeless body.
Nah, but the
Starlight
last memory
ushered
of
the
y'all's
two of them
friends,
out of their chamber
princesses
before pulling a switch
drowning.
and turning off the
drowning,
lights
actually.
within.
Yeah, that's your last. Yeah.
Well, I can't say that I'm surprised that Twilight's
real, she
insightfulness
did.
would discover the nature of my tests, nor that she would sacrifice herself for her friends at the earliest opportunity. She always wanted to play the martyr. Now she has. I certainly hope it was worth it.
Starlight said,
Oh, Starlight, you about to die. Oh, no, I'm not joking. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I really am going. Oh, you're going to die. You are going to die. Oh, it's over. Starlight, don't. Nah, you dead, girl. I'm telling
leading
you.
the final two ponies to the next test that
It's
awaited
all right.
them.
We good.
Rarity and Fluttershy were surprised to learn that the room where this nightmare began was seconds away from the
Yeah,
massive
Twilight didn't
chamber
have to do
where they
that,
were
but at the
held.
same time,
When they looked back in the
someone was
direction
gonna
they
die.
had come, the stone wall
it's
blocked
over.
their
Like,
view,
all three were going to
making
die.
the room
One was
appear
going to die.
smaller
Two were going to
again.
die.
Oh,
Someone was
I've learned
dead.
all sorts of interesting spells and illusions to prepare for this test. This room isn't as small as you might think.
Starlight said with
I'm
a
sure.
chuckle when she
Yeah.
saw the confusion on her remaining subject's face.
I'm sure.
So, was she right? Are you waiting until one of us is the winner before you end this madness?
Pretty much.
This is a test. One does not win. One can only pass or fail. And if it weren't for Rainbow Dash's rash decision-making, we might have been able to take all 6 tests. But I suppose you can't plan and predict everything when making a test such as this one. The final test will have to end on honesty.
Starlight ushered the remaining ponies to the center of the room and indicated for them to sit facing each other. Once each pony was seated, Starlight ignited her horn, and the same magic rings that had held them once made their reappearance. In conjunction, 4 magic balls of light that were shaped like apples appear, 2 in front of Rarity and 2 in front of Fluttershy.
Forgive my satirical humor, but I thought it was only appropriate for the honesty test to have a little bit of an apple flair.
Oh
it
my
really
goodness!
It's a shame Applejack had to die first. I thought she'd make it this far. Even so, the test must go on. Now, there is a single word etched into the magic apples in front of you. Chance and
I think
choice.
Rarity does survive.
If you both select chance, then your livelihood will be left up to fate.
I gotta listen to this.
Word etched
I remember this one right here was very complicated when I was first watching it, and I never understood it. I gotta listen.
To the magic apples in front of you. Chance and choice. If you both select chance, then your livelihood will be left up to fate. One of you will die at random. If one of you selects choice and the other chance, the pony who picked chance will be killed and the other spared. If, however, you both select choice, you will both die. You
Okay, so, and you
must touch one of these 2 apples before the timer runs out, or you will both be eliminated in the same manner as Applejack.
Okay, so if they both click chance, they just have to leave it up to chance. One of them will die, one of them will live. If both click choice, they will both be killed. If one clicks choice and one clicks chance, the one that clicked chance will die. Got it.
What are we choosing exactly?
Which of the cider mugs you will drink? I bought these apple ciders from the Apple family in anticipation of this very event. Prior to this test, one has been poisoned. The test is concluded when both ponies drink and one of you fails. You have 2 minutes to talk and convince each other which choice you'll make. But will you be truthful or lie to save your own skin?
There was a silence that hung in the air. Fluttershy and Rarity stared into each other's eyes.
Both click chance. Just do
Uncertainty
it.
lingering.
I mean, it's the only way to survive.
A timer appeared above the final pair of ponies. For the first few seconds, neither pony said a word, until at last the Pegasus broke the silence.
You should go on, Rarity. You can still grow and prosper without me. Your boutiques and your fans.
Hold up.
It would be.
I gotta pause. I gotta go run to the bathroom. I know we almost done, but we also directed that short video, so I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back, but don't go nowhere. I'll be back. I promise. When I'm back, sorry about that. I had to go. Anyways, now I was thinking. So let's say, okay, hold up. Hey, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, I was thinking, what if Rarity chooses choice and Fluttershy chooses chance? Now, I think we can all say right now that Rarity's going to survive. Because I remember that. Like, my brain remembers that. Let's just say that, okay, that Rarity survives. Let's do it like this. Let's say Fluttershy chooses choice and Rarity chooses chance. But the poison was in the chance cup for Fluttershy. Who dies? She said if someone picks choice and the other chance, the one that picked chance will die. So I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know why I'm reading y'all's text, even though y'all are literally just talking. Hope you get the feeling better towards this poker. Yes, I'm being nosy. Shut your freaking mouth. I can be nosy if I want to. Being sick does suck. Trust that. Let's continue, man.
A lifetime of work lost. Not to mention you mean more to Sweetie Belle than I do to my animals.
That's not true at all.
I could never compare my work to your own. Your care for these animals has saved lives, and no dress could ever amount to that. I could never continue my work after living through this ordeal. Any sort of happiness I achieve will be forever tainted on the idea that I had to watch you and my dearest friends die just to spare me. I won't let you sacrifice yourself for me.
Both click chance.
Then, should we?
I'd have thought something. Oh, Rarity, you suck. I'm sorry. Oh, Rarity, you suck. Oh, Rarity, you suck. I'm having flashbacks. Oh, Rarity, you a piece of crap. I hope something comes out and eats you alive. I had a flashback. I'm sorry.
I think it's the only way we can live with ourselves.
Had a flashback.
We must pick the chance and promise each other we will do everything we can to go on. If we are in fact the one who is spared.
Rarity said as confidently as she was able. Fluttershy nodded and reached out her hoof while Rarity did the same. They made their selections, and all 4 floating apples disappeared, leaving a mug of cider in their place.
Oh, okay.
Rarity and Fluttershy stared at the liquor in fear, picking it up with shaky hooves.
30 seconds.
Starlight warned, writing more notes on the parchment.
Together?
This girl would rate Starlight.
The pair of
Starlight
ponies
also
brought the cider
obliterated
to
him
their
before.
lips
It won't be too hard
and
to do
reluctantly
again.
took a gulp. Neither of them could taste a poisonous difference, so each became confident in theirs that the cider was safe. Once each pony neared the end of their drink, Starlight interrupted.
Oh, did I forget to mention that the decision you made will be etched onto the bottom of the cider mug for the other pony to see?
Oh my goodness. Rarity, you suck. I had a flashback.
That must have slipped my mind.
Both ponies almost dropped their mugs simultaneously when they learned this last bit of information. They looked at their respective mugs to see what the other pony had chosen, and the color drained from their faces.
Fluttershy! I'm so sorry.
Starlight smiled as the fast-acting poison she had created took effect, causing Fluttershy to cough as if she were choking.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry!
Rarity screamed, wanting to reach out to her friend. Fluttershy couldn't respond. She was desperately fighting whatever strange poison was taking its hold on her. All Rarity could do was watch in horror as the life of her friend slipped away. Starlight levitated the mugs with her magic to inspect them. Rarity's mug had chance engraved on the bottom, while Fluttershy's had choice. Rarity's betrayal was clearly stamped on her face as she fought back a fit of nausea.
Congratulations, Rarity. You've failed. Thanks to you, I have proven that magic is only as powerful as the ponies who wield it. And as promised, you are more than welcome to return to your home in Ponyville and seek whatever punishment for me that you deem appropriate.
I'm sure Rarity will find out very soon.
Given the fact that my magic has picked your friends off so easily, I caution you to choose your vengeance carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't want to anger some pony that powerful.
You're not powerful. You're a coward. That's all it is.
But there is one last thing you need to do before you're allowed to go. It will give me such satisfaction to hear the conclusion of this test read aloud by the only living participant. It's only one little phrase, and then you're free.
Starlight took the parchment that she had documented on for the duration of the test over to Rarity, with only the last line visible. The unicorn read it to herself, then looked up at Starlight in hatred.
Here, I'll get you started. After thorough investigation and testing, it can be concluded that...
Starlight gave Rarity a frightening smirk, waiting for the unicorn to finish the sentence. She hung her head in defeat and uttered the final words.
Friendship isn't magic.
Ah! Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think Rarity want to take that chance, Reese. Oh, now this beat though. You know I gotta see what this is right here. There it is. Yeah, I've seen that exact video right there. I remember. You know what? I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. We gonna watch these credits. That was provided. Mag did some artwork? What you mean? Alright. Okay. Or did Mag probably come up with the style of the artwork and then someone drew it? Probably the case. I don't know. There's the songs, I'm assuming. Or music. I didn't really read it at the top. I'm assuming it said music. Yeah, but I'm giving credit where credit's due. That was amazing. That all of it? That's all of it. That was amazing. Okay, this right here is the friendship test animation MOP Grimdark AMV. I totally know what that means. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. By Sinclair DeGore.
Short time ago, I had a thought.
Here we
You
go.
see, my magic seems to be just as powerful as yours, which is quite impressive given the fact that I am still a unicorn. And that got me thinking, is the so-called magic of friendship really all it's
No, not the room.
Now, there will be 6 tests
How long is this?
conducted, each based on those 6
Get on the screen. Only 3 minutes.
traits. When the tests are over, you can go free and punish me however you see fit, proving that once and for all that your magic does surpass my own. If, however, you can't or won't perform, I doubt you will be leaving this room.
Why are you smiling,
alive.
Pinkie Pie? Why?
Pinkie, I'm so sorry.
Oh, not the...
Pinkie, please, no! Pinkie, I beg you!
Mm.
Sorry, man.
Oh, that looks painful.
I don't want to lose them both.
You're a monster! Brand me again.
I choose the brand Applejack.
No!
Hit her hard, Twilight, or it won't count. Internal bleeding and possibly a damaged organ. I'm afraid our dear Rainbow
Animation's
Dash is
good
not
though. Hold up.
proving that loyalty to your friends is indeed
This is a movie trailer.
subjective. Not all friends are created equal for you ponies, are they? I would refrain from opening your mouth, Pinkie Pie.
Wait, what was that about? Hold up.
Not all friends are created equal for you ponies, are they?
Oh yeah, okay. I forgot Fluttershy was the one that killed Dash. Okay.
I would refrain from opening
Or
your mouth,
finished her off, I
Pinkie
guess
Pie.
I should say.
This is the test of laughter, after all. You know, they say that laughter is the best medicine and it can cure any ailment. Well, I'm going to test that with you for... Since I have you all here, it's only fitting that we resume with the generosity test.
Oh, man.
What are we choosing exactly?
Begin.
Together? Together. Fluttershy! I'm so sorry.
Congratulations, Rarity. You failed. Thanks to you, I have proven that magic is only as powerful as the ponies who wield it.
Oh, I can't talk to him. This is awesome.
After thorough
I see how quiet it was.
testing, it can be concluded that
Friendship isn't magic.
I see how quiet it was for you guys on the recording. It's an outro? Like that. $100 per minute and anything under a minute. 1 minute. I can't animate. What the freak am I talking about? Anyways, that was freaking good. I'm liking that junk. That was good. How rich are you though, dude? Like for real. Anyways. That was good. Holy crap. Holy crap. It wasn't hard to watch at all. Because it wasn't like graphic at all. I mean, the branding kind of, you know, a little blood when Dash was dead, but like it wasn't that graphic. But that's not gonna take away from the coolness factor of that. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. That was awesome. The animation was fire. The reading especially was fire. Holy crap. That was cool. I love that. Well, I guess we'll end it here. Next stream, I don't know what we're gonna be doing. Because once I got this from Lost today saying I can do it, which I'll give proof again somewhere. Nope. Why is that tab still open? Here it is. See? You can react to my videos. I said thank you, Lost. I was not expecting her to respond. That's why I said anyone else who had to get in touch with Lost so I can ask her if I could react to one of her videos. I did not expect her to say anything to me. I thought she'll never respond. You know, all these famous people never want to respond. Well, she ain't too famous, but still famous. Like, she still is. She's the best narrator on YouTube, hands down. We do have so much to react to, and yes, Towards the Sparkle, I wish that was a movie. That would be nice. That would be nice. That's the same tab. What the freak? I mean, should I do My Little Pony the movie? I'm gonna go get rid of these ones that I've already reacted. I think I should do that. I think I should do that one. I probably regret it, but I think I should do it. I'm gonna get part 1 out.
Or as good as...
Shut up. Or part 2. Okay, part 2, watch later. And then I can remove part 1. Otherwise, I would forget about it. I already reacted to that one. Have some G5 animations we're going to be reacting to because I love G5. And it don't get enough credit, I don't believe. So, yeah, the cough. Ooh. Okay, that one. Question Girls. Okay, yep. I might react to that one next. I'll do Christmas Party Hysteria next. And then I'll do the, yeah, that one. Yep. I've already seen that. It's not even for a video anyways. Freezer Pets animation. Yep. Removing playlists. Ask Ponies. Okay, I think we got everything out of the way. Yeah, VC Mustang Faster. Yeah, I already seen that, I believe. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, we got a lot to react to, so yeah, stay tuned. Pinky Tails. Who did Pinky Tails? I can't spell. Well, I'm gonna search this up before we go. I didn't put no space. I spelled it wrong. Freak it. Just click enter. Okay. Pinky Toes. Get out of here. Get it. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Can I get the thing I want? Thank you. Right here. Right here. This it.
design, which...
Why does it say I've watched 6 minutes? I have not watched 6 minutes of this. That's it? That's it? Alright. 7 years ago. Part of your childhood. How old are you then? You young. Don't answer that. That's privacy. I don't know what's wrong with me. Watch later. My mouse is very fast. There are multiple Pinky Tails. Okay. Well, I'll just do this one first. Why the... I have not watched no 6 minutes of this junk. I'm not calling it junk. I'm gonna get off here. There are a bunch though. We can do them. We can do them. Of course, spread them out because we got so much stuff to react to. Now, y'all keep me updated on Friendship is Tragic. Whenever more episodes are dropped, let me know. Okay? I want to react to that so bad. Magpie Pony. Yeah, I want to react to more Mag stuff, bro. I love her content. I do. I really do. Just because I can. Fusion Z Gamer. Yep. About to watch that in a little bit. Hope you guys did enjoy. I will see y'all on the next one. Come on thing. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, just a reminder, we'll probably react to the Christmas Hysteria by Brony Pony Productions. Probably doing with that. Because I do got to get that out before Christmas and not be late like I was with the Halloween one. We won't talk about that one though. Hope you guys did enjoy. I will see y'all on the next